Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Josh Hubby. It is time for another Life Lifter coming at you right now. Again, I want to thank you for taking the next 3-4 minutes and investing in you and investing in your ability to stretch and grow and stay motivated and charged up day in, day out, week in, week out, because life is tough. And you know the blows are coming. And you know you're going to get knocked down, but it's your conscious choice to say, hey, what do I need to plug into to keep me motivated and charged up and just having the right frame of mind, the right positive outlook every single day. Here's what I've got for you. I was reading some different things, and then I heard this quote come up again, and I said it's time for me to share this quote. And it's so basic and so simple, but it hits you straight in the chest, and I love it. And it said this. It says, the harder you work, the harder it is to surrender. The harder you work, the harder it is to surrender. And this quote was being talked about while it was being spoken to a group of MMA fighters, a group of MMA, UFC style fighters. And that totally makes sense in that realm. Completely makes sense. The harder these guys work, the harder they train, the harder they condition, the more sweat, blood, and tears they put into every session before that fight, the harder it will be for them to ultimately surrender, for them to tap out, for them to quit, for them to say, I'm done, you win. So it totally makes sense in that realm. And so I say, man, how does that apply for me though? You know, I'm not a fighter. I'm not stepping into the ring anytime soon. How does that apply to my life in the different aspects of my life and the different arenas that I go through every single day? And I just thought to myself, man, it makes sense. The harder I work, the harder I prepare, the more time I invest in my goals, my ambitions, my dreams, then on the inside, the harder it will be for me to just quit when things get tough. The harder it will be for me to just wave the white flag and surrender and say, all right, you win. It's too tough. I can't do it anymore. It's that preparation in the beginning, that hard work, that dedication, that preparation that builds our endurance and our stamina to knock down the walls that try and go up in front of us and say, quit, it's over, game over, you lose, it's too tough, it's too hard, it takes too much time. You're not seeing the results you'd hoped for. You didn't get that promotion you wanted. You didn't get the grade on the test that you wanted. You didn't lose those 10 pounds you wanted. The harder you prepare in the front, the harder you work, the harder it will be to surrender. Take that in, absorb it, and analyze this for you. What have you given up on? What have you quit on lately? What have you surrendered to lately? What have you said, I just can't do it. I give up. I quit. I surrender. It's too tough. Analyze that for you. What is it that you've given up on? Maybe you've given up on a dream. Maybe you've given up on that next business you want to start. Maybe you've given up on getting an A+ in that class. Maybe you've given up on that relationship. I don't know what it is for you. But have you done this? Have you analyzed how hard you worked on that? Have you said, you know what, I could have done better in this. I could have improved this. I could have spent more time doing this. I could have studied longer for this. I could have gone to these seminars to help prepare me for this business. I could have talked to these business leaders that know a thing or two that would have got me the right insight. I could have spent a little bit more time in the gym. I could have spent a little bit more time preparing my food. Have you evaluated and looked at the work that you put in before you just say, I quit, I surrender? Memorize this, take it home. The harder you work, the harder it will be to surrender. Stay motivated, stay charged up. Hey, pick somebody right now, wherever you're watching this. I don't care if you're at home watching this. I don't care if you're at work. I don't care if you're listening to it on your phone, if you're driving. Pick somebody right now to charge up, to impact, to give some sort of positive shot of reinforcement to. Pick somebody. I don't care if it's your uncle. I don't care if it's your brother, your best friend, your coworker, your boss. It doesn't matter to me. You know what? There's just too much negativity going on today. So stay charged up. Be that positive person that shines light all around you. And people say, man, what's up with that person? Why is that person always so charged up, so positive, so energetic? That's the type of person you want to be. We'll see you guys next week for another Life Lifter.